Pigeons & Son would like to introduce their new Defender Bird post and wire holder. The new Defender Bird post and wire system causes no damage to stonework, creates no stress fractures and requires no drilling or power tools. The UV stabilised polycarbonate base replaces the need for individual posts. Each 33.3cm moulded strip can hold up to 11 posts. This system means the first post is taken right up to the very front of the leading edge, even if rounded or missing. Any small sections that are uneven or damaged are simply bypassed and supported by the rest of the base. No measuring is required, as the spacing between the posts is already in place at the correct intervals, which makes installation quick and easy. Once installed, the patented base uses anti-topple stabilisers, which prevent the posts from inward collapse. If a large bird attempts to land on the wires, the force of the bird is shared down the length of each strip and the anti-topple stabilisers, making it impossible for the post and wire to collapse in on itself. There are 10 breakable sections along the base of the Defender Bird post and wire system that can simply be snapped apart with your fingers to shorten the strip if required. There are also over 50 holes through which the fixing silicone oozes when pressed into position. This creates a lock to give a strong, permanent hold. Post and wire systems have long been used as an industry standard by pest control companies and architects to prevent bird infestations, especially pigeons and seagulls, from landing on surfaces and fouling and damaging buildings. It is the preferred option where low visibility is required. Our new Defender Bird post and wire system is set to change the way that these traditional post and wire deterrents are installed and their effectiveness. The traditional post and wire systems consist of upright metal posts between which a thin wire extends from the upper ends of the posts. Installation consists of drilling multiple holes in the ledge into which the lower ends of the posts are inserted, or adhering individual pairs of plastic post holders to the affected area. Both these methods are time-consuming, as they require careful measurement to ensure correct spacing between the posts and the use of specialist equipment. Drilling multiple holes into stone or brickwork can cause significant damage. Old and deteriorating stone can make finding a fixing point difficult, and drilling so close to the leading edge can cause the stone or brickwork to crumble, erode, create stress fractures and be susceptible to water ingress, where a freeze-thaw cycle can cause further damage. In some surfaces, such as lead, brass, marble, glass and other delicate materials, holes cannot be drilled. The small surface area on the base of the individual plastic post holders mean it can be difficult to achieve a secure fixing. Any weakness in the adhesion between the base and the ledge surface may cause the post to topple. The current post and wire systems have to be installed as close to the leading edge as possible, but they can be worn, damaged or rounded. Therefore, holes must be drilled further away from the front edge, or if using post holders, a flat, undamaged surface to adhere them to should be found. This realignment can provide enough space for a bird to gain a foothold and then to overcome or damage the post and wire system. For pigeons, we recommend a gap of 65mm and a post height of between 125 and 130mm. Simply leave every other post holder empty. For seagulls, we recommend a gap of 95mm and a taller post of between 150 and 180mm. Every third post holder is used. For smaller birds, such as starlings and sparrows, every post holder should be used, leaving a small gap of 32mm and a post height of between 125 and 130mm. For heavy overnight roosting or nesting sites, use a double-headed post on the leading edge or a shorter 90mm post. This stops the birds from gaining access underneath the wires. For persistent birds, staggering the height of the post can also prevent access. The configuration of wires at different heights and increased density will act as a deterrent. We recommend a maximum stretch of 2 meters between posts on any installation. The ledge needs to be completely clean and dry before installation. We recommend our Bird Droppings Germ Clear. This product damps down any dry droppings to prevent dust, loosens the droppings from the area and disinfects. Before application, check the length required. If the strip is longer than the ledge, it can be easily snapped to the perfect length. Also, if a longer strip is required, simply add more until the ledge is properly protected. The anti-topple stabilisers must always face inwards. Apply a bead of Seagulls Fix-All Grey along the base of the strip, including all the anti-topple stabilisers. Press the strip down firmly in position, ensuring the sealant oozes through the small holes, locking it into place. Allow 24 hours for the sealant to cure. If the posts are not already inserted, gently tap into place with a hammer, ensuring the hole at the top of the post is facing inwards. The inside of each post holder contains crushable fins, ensuring a tight fit when the post is inserted. To attach the first wire, thread the wire through the crimp, through the post hole and finally back through the crimp. Push the crimp towards the post and then, using a crimping tool, crush the crimp to hold the wires in place. Pull the wire along the length of the ledge to the opposite post, allowing about 10 cm of extra wire before trimming. Hook a spring into the eye of the opposite post. Put a crimp onto the end of the wire, then thread the wire through the other end of the spring. Pull the wire taut before threading back through the crimp and crimping into place. Do not overstretch the spring. The wire does not need to be over tight. When pressure is applied to the wire, it should bend, but not so that it can touch the ledge surface below. Repeat with every set of posts.